The unimaginable has happened. A 71-year-old woman named Margaret Barnes has been murdered in a life-shattering incident. On July 11 last year, her life was taken by David Redfern, a coward, a bully, who has now been sentenced to life in prison with a minimum term of 14 years imprisonment. /n/n Margaret had been visiting from Birmingham when a strange and tragic event brought her to her ultimate demise. Mistaking David Redfern's residence for a bed and breakfast, she entered the property and got into bed, only to be discovered by Redfern and his partner a short time later. /n/n Rather than showing compassion, or attempting to seek help, Redfern unthinkably dragged this frail pensioner down the stairs by her heels and flung her out of the house. Still not done before his as yet inexplicable rage was unleashed, Redfern then kicked or stamped on her, breaking 3 of her ribs and causing a traumatic and unsurvivable injury to her liver. What's worse, on the pavement outside his house, she tragically died from these injuries. /n/n The court heard that prior to this incident, Redfern had been drinking with friends. Redfern tried in vain to deny the murder, only for a jury to find him guilty under overwhelming evidence. In a grim sentencing statement, Mr. Justice Charles Bourne said about Redfern, "I can understand why you might have escorted her out of your house, though a different person might have responded to this situation by trying to help her. But the assault, a kick or stamp of sufficient force to cause a fatal injury, was a dreadful thing to do, to a defenseless elderly person." /n Detective Superintendent Mark Pearce of North Wales Police had this to say: "David Redfern is a cowardly, vicious bully and will now spend at least 14 years behind bars where he can reflect on what he has done." No sentence, no matter the length, will ever fill the hole Margaret's family has been left with. Far too little and far too late. All that is left is to reflect on the life Margaret Barnes once had, and the person she once was, before her life and her love was taken by the hand of a killer.